and they have the right to say no. The IWC, us, we have to hold each other accountable, because the next time one of these stories comes out, I don't want the conversation to be, wow, that's crazy. I want it to be the community shut that. The community and the fandom ended it in one day. And that should tell you everything about the kind of power we actually have when we use it right. Now, as always, we are the Tea Drop. I mean, it's the Arrowstream page, but this is the Tea Drop right here. And we do talk about stories happening, whether it's purely wrestling based or outside of the wrestling sphere related stories. But sometimes we get stories about fandom. And if you guys don't know by now, I've done a few fandom videos. So a few weeks ago, I did a video on YouTube called the Tiffany Stratton's Stalking Problem, which was posted sometime about 10 days ago. And it was about a situation that was brought up by an ex account called Second City Saint. And at J.K. Stratton, they wrote that this person here went to a European tour event and then did this text. Now, whether this is true or not has become the newest question when it comes to this topic, because while this person here says they did, the owner of this photo, who is this person here, actually reached out to me on Instagram and told me that that post is not real. They don't even have an X account. And I'm doing verbatim because I have a policy not to release DMs between people unless they allow me to or they provoke me to do it in order to prove something. So for the sake and out of the respect of the person, because I also don't want their true name, whether that was his true name that I got, I don't want the person to get mobbed through the internet, because who would? But this person showed up, someone shared this video story. This is honestly not a viral story in the wrestling world. It's more of a wrestling fans don't do kind of video. So it depends on the situation. Some gain a high traction, like my Alina Black. But anyway, he showed up. He messaged me saying, can you please take the video down? He asked very politely, and I told him I can't take out the video in all respect and for the sake of what I've been taught and what I've been learning through other content creators about the channel is do not delete a video unless for real legit reason. I am putting a story out there, and I asked him, look, if what you're saying is not true, let me know, and we can even ask you to show up to the channel. You can tell me why this person's Second City Saint account is lying or not telling the truth, whatever you want to tell. At this point, everything's become alleged. And he told me, and I'm not, in very broad terms, he told me that this post is fake. This account is fake because he doesn't own an X account. He only owns Instagram, and I believe he said Facebook. And that this wasn't true. He shared me a link to his Instagram and Facebook. Now, on the Instagram, and again, I'm not going to, on Facebook, I'm not going to share because it shows his real name. His Facebook does have this photo, but it does have a different text. So it could be a few things. He's telling the truth, or this situation happened and he deleted the text. We don't know, because now we have two stories, which is great. Now we have two stories, and now this person, this X account, J.K. Stratton, Second City Saint, may not be telling the truth at all. I don't know though, but I am going to tell you what I do know, and that's all we can do at this point. You guys decide who's who. Now, he told me that. But then he shows me the Instagram. He sends me a screenshot of his Instagram. And unfortunately, when I wanted to go check it myself and verify what he's telling me is true, his Instagram is private. So it's privated, and I won't be able to see it unless we become friends and all that. And I'm not all about that. I'm not just going to follow people randomly like that. I try my best because I don't want my account to be over bloated like that. But what I do ask him is, can you just show up on the stream? Or do a quick talk about your account of events and whether this is true. And I'm just trying to pull up, I'm looking at it right now. His Facebook, it is his Facebook. His Facebook has his name. He's a fan. He goes to conventions. He's a big con person, and I get why he's upset. Someone in his account lied to him, and he shares me the screenshot of this. And and I'm looking at it right now, it has a whole different thing. It says, great to meet you, Tiffany. I gotta thank you and thank Cosplay 2 for today, blah, 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 the wristbands, long wait, and so on and so forth. And this was during a European tour. So at this point, I also messaged Second City Saint. I sent them a DM. Apparently you can do DMs on X. I asked them, can you look, this person just reached out to me and told me what you posted is not true. Are you telling the truth? I have not gotten a response from them since, and that was about a week ago. And he told someone else in the storyline and about his story. And further down in this person's thread, someone did post some 40+ like, come here and defend this pervert, saying it's normal and I overreact. I troll them and laugh. Well, maybe it's a different account. Laugh at how ridiculous upset. Am I a bad person? You're a bad person if this post that you did originally was fake and the original person of this photo is telling the truth. Unless the original person's just trying to cover himself and so on and so forth. I don't know what's true at this point. So all I can tell you is he reached out to me. He told me to delete it. But my thing is, if I'm going to delete the original stream, I have to replace it with something. So either you come up with me and tell me your story. Like right now, I can only tell brief because if you're not willing to open up and tell stuff, it's going to be hard for me to say stuff without saying your name or showing your accounts. And then you blame me for exposing your account to the world. And your personal account, might I add. So all I can say at this point is that you're telling me your side of the story. Second City Saint showed theirs, obviously, but they won't respond to me. So at this point, who's telling the truth? And it would be nice if one of them do that, respond. And I asked him, can you show up on a stream? We can do a quick chat and go over your side of the story. He said, I don't know. I don't want to put myself more out there, which is fine. But like now people are telling stories about you. Don't you want to clear it up? And he doesn't say. He just insists on me taking down this tweet. Well, if Second City Saint hasn't taken down their tweet, why should I take down my video if the X account didn't take down their thing? So I think at this point, all I can do for the sake of everyone when it comes to this story, I have two sides of the story. Who's telling the truth? That's up to you guys to decide. And from there, hopefully this story dies down. I wish everyone best, and especially Tiffany. If Tiffany is okay, not my favorite wrestler out there, but no one deserves this type of thing if it's true. But I rather them just tell the truth. I honestly don't even have to come to my channel, do a quick talk, just post it out there. Not me. This person faked it. And we are in the age of AI. People can fake stories on people. We don't know if this is true or not. It's kind of hard to tell. So I would say for the sake of it, they need to say something, because now we have other channels like Sportskeeda.
A WWE fan crossed the line with Tiffany Stratton, and
telling this story.
Was immediate. Being a wrestling fan is one thing, acting like a crook online is another. During WWE's European Summer Tour, a fan met Tiffany Stratton at a meet and greet event in Liverpool and posted a photo with the WWE star on social media. At first glance, it looked like a normal fan interaction. Then people read the caption. The fan publicly claimed he had drained himself countless times to Tiffany Stratton before posting the photo. The disgusting comment sparked outrage across the wrestling community almost instantly.
So the Sportskeeda obviously talking about him, and this came out back June 20th. So literally yesterday, this story came out. But again, this person is still not coming out, and it's been 2 weeks. And I can tell you right now, based on what I'm seeing, what he's sharing with me, that's not his real name. Richard, at least to the two social media accounts he shared with me, Richard Jones 79 is not his real account. He is a UK person, but he is not. This is not his name. So someone could have made a Photoshop version of this and just faked it. It's easy to Photoshop. And the two accounts he shared with me do not have this name in any shape or form. His name, I'll tell you right now, his real name is not Richard Jones. You can look it up online all you want. That's not his real name. I'm not telling you what his real name, because that's for him to share. But this so far sounds fishy. Because how is it that he has two accounts, and honestly, all these accounts that he shared with me are all over the place in terms of names. Like me, for example, is the Arrowstream, my Instagram, the Arrowstream on X, YouTube, so on, TikToks, whatsoever. And the same thing with other people. Even if it's your personal account, usually people try to keep the same name. This person's all over the place. So I don't know what's true anymore. Anyway, so that's the story. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. is this person telling the truth, or is everyone not giving us the full details of this story? And for me, it is what it is. Just know whatever you post on social media, people will find. And if you don't write the right thing, it'll be told. If I was in the guy's position, I would just do a video or even a post on your social media saying, this is not me, this person is lying, here are my receipts, and show your link. It is up to you at the end of the day. But now, honestly, you hiding or staying quiet doesn't help the situation either. And I even explained that to him. You don't have to reveal your true name. That's why I even offered the whole thing with the YouTube, or just go to Sportskeeda at this point. Since Sportskeeda is talking about it, can go to them and tell them, hey, this is not true. Here are my receipts. You don't have to tell them your real name or ask them not to reveal your true name to the world, but you can at least go out there in the internet and tell this person, Second City Saint, is a liar. Because then you put it in the position of Second City Saint to prove what they said is how is what they're reporting accurate. Because all they have is a screenshot. If they maybe video recorded that post somehow, maybe people would think differently, but they didn't. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If the T hit right, hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.